let's talk a little bit about what happens after the Thunderbolts, because the Russo brothers were officially revealed to be back to direct the next two Avengers films. And we're going to talk about just them directing it because we're going to separate the next two Avengers films specifically for that. So the big takeaway I saw, and again, I want to talk about the hardcore and the casuals, because all the hardcore people I know were like, yep, it's a safe bet. Yep, you were going to get the Russos because you're in a bit of a problem. All my casual friends are like, yes, they got the guys I love from Endgame. Yeah, let's go. I'm so excited about Avengers again. I'm
Pretty
like,
much, yeah.
Okay. There's a clear line down the middle of us hardcore people that are like, man, the Russos, that's so lazy. But on the other side, everybody's talking about them being back because they love them. So who am I to say it's the wrong choice, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I get why. It's, you know, Feige's having his Raimi Green Goblin moment where it's like back to formula, but
no, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
The thing with these guys, and also we only got McFeely, which I found really interesting. They didn't get Marcus or Christopher Marcus, and I found that really.
But here's my conspiracy. Marcus, like the team is split up. James Gunn stole the other one to write Justice League.
Imagine. In fairness, if McFeely, because we're obviously going to get the Avengers movies before Justice League ever happens.
Yeah.
If McFeely can lock in and do the job of what two people did for like Infinity War and Endgame for these two movies, I have full faith Marcus can do the same thing.
Exactly.
Because I agree with that theory that Gunn's snatching him up. Unless they got Marcus for something else and they're going to reveal that at D23.
Right. Which may be one of the TV series or something. So I could see it. Yeah.
That's my one concern. Mm-hmm. It's not even a real concern. I don't think. It's like we've gone from two writers to one. Like, is it going to be like half as good? If it's half as good, I guess. It's better than the original Avengers, I suppose. But
that's true. That is true.
But still, it's like we just need them to lock in, and at least with these, you can expect what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Like, this is the definition of I don't know what to eat, so I'm gonna go to the thing I depend on that I know it's not gonna upset my stomach or ruin my appetite or do anything wrong. Like, I know like this food at this restaurant, and I'm gonna eat it because I can't think of anything else. And you know what? That's fine. And yeah, they're not gonna reinvent the wheel. Maybe you're gonna be daring and be like, you know what? Toss a little extra goat cheese on my pizza today. Oh, I'm spicing it up. It's like, I guess, you know, it's still cheese. It's just new cheese, I guess, not provolone. Like, what do you want?
Do not. That's a very quick way of pissing off a lot of people. Like, the whole of France is going to get mad at that.
Well, okay, look. I'm not saying put pineapple on pizza, okay? I'm not like...
No, but you're saying that all cheeses look alike. Like, that's
true, that's true. Trust me.
Cheesist.
My fridge right now has like 9 different types of cheese. I love cheese, so... Nice. Yeah. It's Russo brothers, man. They're like fine cheese, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, with them back, the outlook is honestly, it's looking good. And what I like about this is that one thing that it makes me think of is go back to all their old interviews, as far back as when they got hired for The Winter Soldier. Right
there
then,
was 2 movies they said they wanted to do.
Right, the 2 movies they wanted to do, and they're like, we always wanted to do. Also, they're like, hey, we wanted Doctor Doom, but we know we don't own him here at Marvel, so screw that. But they're like, Secret Wars, that's our passion goal. We hope someday it happens, and we hope we come back. They went off on their own. They didn't work out, you know, with a lot of
so well.
Marvel Studios has fumbled. They literally ran back to each other. They were dating.
That's what it is, yeah. It's just
they
like
took a break, right? And they found nobody better and said, you know what? Maybe we'll work better together. Like,
it was kind of awkward but funny. Whereas, like, telling the fans that if you want to spec, tell Marvel to, you know, call us.
All the time, they're like secretly like on the bed, legs in the air, talking to Feige. Twirling the phone cord at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
That's exactly what I was picturing too.
Yeah, it's
the
like-
exact image.
And it's like there's a different distinction for people because people's weren't they like already like signed on to do it? Like their talks, like this was an announcement that yes, they were hired to do those movies at this point in time because people were kind of confused on it.
It's like yes, the trades got it before that Marvel could reveal it.
Yeah,
But it's only a couple of days apart. But no, it's. I am fine with the choice. It's not good optics in the slightest.
Yeah,
because they announced every director they've had for Phase 4 and 5 to do these movies, and they've gone through all of them. So not great, but sometimes to fix something, I say sometimes to fix something, you always got to take a step back, right? So
yeah.
I thought you were
a
going to
step,
say
a step back's not inherently a bad thing.
It's like you take a step back and you go, it's all reliable.
Yeah, I mean, literally though, like, just watch. Once they do these films, they're like, "Thank you guys, we did everything we wanted," and then Marvel Studios is going to start the Mutant Saga, and it's going to be like, "What do we do now?" Well, the
Russos are back again for Wolverine.
They love Wolverine. Look, that joke about how Hugh Jackman is going to be Wolverine till he's 100 years old—that's the Russo brothers. They're going to direct Marvel till they're dead. So
100%, yeah. I don't think the Russos would want to do that.
No, they would. They would.
No, I think 100% they're going to do Wolverine. Like, guarantee that movie's not even announced.
But then
yet.
they got to do Avengers
August
Apocalypse.
9th. They're going to announce it, and they're going to be doing that movie. I guarantee it. August 9th, Wolverine is announced.
Just wait till Avengers X-Men Days of Future Past.
Oh, I mean, yeah. And then Apocalypse. The Navy X.
I think they probably would want to do like Schism.
Oh,
that might not be alive for when Schism gets announced. That's a long way away.
Yeah.
But no, it's you can even just look at these guys. Like, all right, cool. We've got 3 out of the 4 we had for the last Avengers movies. We have 2 Avengers movies. One has got a very specific title with a very specific character being dragged in from the ether from absolutely nowhere, wasting the last 4 years of build-up.
Okay, so you know what? Let's actually start talking about. Oh, you got something else?
No, I was just gonna say, like, one's clearly gonna be an origin story, so you can kind of see how it's gonna repeat Infinity War and Endgame slightly.
Yeah,
obviously be a little. I hope it's gonna be a little bit different because you don't want the same thing again. I don't think they'd want to do the exact same thing again, but.
Yeah, I agree. Which, again, we're going to talk about that as we jump over to actually talking about the next 2 Avengers films. So
I was just trying to segue you in a little bit better.
And that's perfect because